Hi Gems, my name is Tawana. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading for you, and this can resonate with you if you have a Gemini placement as your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And today I am going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot, and the Radiant Wilds Atlas Tarot. I will also be using the Angel Answers Oracle for advice and probably the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. Okay, Geminis, let's jump into this reading. It's very funny because I just did the Taurus reading and this card also came out for, was it Taurus? No, it was Aries. Aries. I think this reading came out for Aries as well in this very same place. And we have the No card, and we also have the Align Your Life card, which is so bizarre because it's almost like in the collective spirits, like you're gonna get this right now, because this also just came out for Taurus as well. All right, so starting with the Warrior Woman, I am always amused by this card. If you know me on this channel, it's super amusing because it's this very small lady on this card, and you don't have to be a woman or a lady, but it's always very amusing to me because on the surface this person looks so unassuming, but if they didn't have this armor on, it's a very small person in stature, but they have this huge sword. This reminds me of something. This is on a tangent. If you guys have not seen Blue-Eyed Samurai on Netflix, this also reminds me of that. That's a pretty good anime. You guys should check that out. But coming back to your reading, the sword is so huge. It's almost like the length of her whole like torso. So it's just always such a stark contrast to me that sometimes we underestimate the power that people hold just through their physical appearance. Like they look so unassuming, but those are sometimes the most powerful people, or the people who are capable of surprising us with their power, surprising us with their boundaries, surprising us with their firmness and their strength. And this could be you, or it could be someone in your reality coming up as the Warrior Woman. But this is always when I know that something is serious, like someone is holding a boundary, holding a barrier, or even defending themselves or defending someone else. And then we have beside that say no. So this feels like guidance, wait, postpone, pause, say no to something. But I feel like you're already aware of that because you already have your sword up. And then we lead into the Align Your Life card. So maybe this is all leading into you recognizing what fits and what no longer fits in your life, and having the wherewithal and the strength to stand up to the things that maybe don't fit in your life anymore, or the people that don't fit in your life anymore. Or this is just a facing yourself, because this could be something that isn't even about anyone else. It may be about behaviors or traits. This is just about confronting self or confronting others, and knowing when to reject, to deny. Knowing when something is just not for you. All right, so jumping into the reading, we start the reading with the Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're walking away from a gesture. Someone is making a gesture towards you. And you're almost not interested. You're not interested in something. You're not interested in revisiting the past. You're not interested in nostalgia. You're not interested. I see you making a very quick decision. It's like you don't even need to think about this too much. You, Eight of Wands, High Priestess, your intuition, like I was talking about gut feelings in one of the previous readings that I was doing. And I was saying, my experience, I don't know if you're familiar with human design. I'm a manifesting generator in human design with sacral authority. And I've realized something about myself, that the first instinct that I have, the first reaction that I have to something is often like the correct and the best reaction that helps me with my decision making, because I'm always like really clear immediately. And then when I start to think about it is when I start to like talk myself out of what was initially true and what was my first instinct. And that's what I feel like this is. This is, you may have sacral authority yourself or you may not. You can look up your own human design chart if you're curious about that. It's just another tool, just like astrology, that is there for guidance, I would say. But it feels like you're like, you just know. You just know that whatever is being offered to you is no longer in alignment. You just know that, and maybe this is you are observing the weight of your decisions nowadays, because this card always reminds me of Saturn. This is being very aware of the long-term effects of your decision making, and maybe you just know that revisiting the past is just, it comes with its own consequences, and so you're immediately just really clear on shutting that down, shutting them down, cutting this off, whatever you are cutting off or whoever you are dealing with. But it feels like you know, clear, straight up, no. This is you, it feels like, the Queen of Wands, who is my multi-dimensional feminine figure queen in this deck. Maybe because you can see all aspects of a situation and you just know, because you have such a wide, vast perspective of someone, of something, it feels like you have to defend your sovereignty or defend yourself from it, from them. You are coming up as having very clear boundaries and very strong in your ability to protect yourself. And you must know why. I get the sense that you know why. You know why something is a clear no to you. Because on the surface, it looks like a brand new beginning. Like something you could have a brand new beginning in a specific area or with someone else. Let's clarify to see what this Ace of Pentacles is. What is the Ace of Pentacles? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. You know that this new beginning comes with maybe some kind of ulterior motive or deception, or like you're not getting the entire scope or you're not getting the entire story. And I feel like because of that, it's a no to you. Like you can see all aspects. You have multiple different perspectives, which I think to your credit is helping you in this situation. Because you know something is a clear no, and it looks like a brand new beginning. And maybe someone is offering you a situation concerning housing, let's just say. Maybe this is a home situation because the Four of Wands is there. Or maybe someone is offering you that, I don't know, a trip. They want to marry you, they want to move in with you. I feel like you know what this is about. You know that there is an ulterior motive. You know that there's something else there, and you are so clear now because you see all angles of the situation, and you are protecting yourself from being dragged into this situation. I feel like just you know. This is like you're not even faltering on this decision. You know it's a no. You know it's a no. I feel like no matter how pretty it looks or how pretty someone makes it seem, it's a no. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Tower, which this to me feels like another person, like a person coming in. Let me see what the Tower is. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. What is the Tower? The Tower is the King of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. This person who's coming in as the Knight of Cups, it feels like they're approaching you because you are the one coming up here as the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. There's so many swords. You're so ready for whoever this is or whatever this is. You are ready. So I get the sense here that you're very familiar with this person. You know this person. You know their behaviors, you know their traits, you know them. And they may not be a bad person. Maybe this is you knowing aspects of them that they don't even know. Or you recognize things within them that they don't even recognize, that you recognize. But you do. All right, so it feels to me like whoever this Knight of Cups is coming in to offer some kind of love, to offer some kind of... It's like they've made some kind of decision that they're cueing you into, or maybe they want to talk to you about it. It feels like whatever is going on, though, is outside of you. Like, this has nothing to do with you. This is about them and their own life. And maybe based on what they're going through, they're coming to you to say, hey, Geminis, this happened in my... Or maybe they're not even telling you that something happened in their reality, but they're presenting you an opportunity to maybe collaborate with them, or presenting you with a new beginning, whether that be, hey, let's do a business together, or let's live together. Or it's like someone coming to you to say, hey, it would be a great idea if we live together. We both get along so well, but they're not telling you why they want to do this with you. They're not telling you that they just went bankrupt and they need a roommate to like split the bills with, kind of like that. And that's just one example. So they're going through their own thing, and through them going through their own thing, it's like they're trying to come to you to loop you into a plan, something that they want to share with you, but you know that there's almost more to the story that they're not revealing. So I feel like that is why you're being guided to say no. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands to me feels like you're open to listening, but to an extent. Maybe because there's a certain foundation of love that you have for this person. So given that, you are open to listening, but I feel like you are very objective. You are very objective, very clear-headed, or the advice is that you should be very objective, very clear-headed in whatever is being offered to you in this moment, because there is more to the story. And then this is the person in question, the King of Wands, who I feel like they're carrying their own burdens in this moment. And this reading almost feels like, to me, guidance and protection, so that this Ten of Wands does not transfer to you. Their burdens do not transfer to you. Clarify this Ten of Wands. Clarify this Ten of Wands. No, I'm not taking that. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if this is an entirely different person that they're dealing with. And because they're dealing with feeling mentally trapped, or trapped in some way with another person, they're trying to like offer something to you. But you know. And if this is not another person, this feels like feeling very stuck in your emotions, feeling very optionless. But this is not a good place to collaborate with someone else in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come to someone else to offer them a brand new beginning when you're coming from this place of feeling stuck. So Geminis, you know. All I'm going to say is you know. You know the answer. You know this person. This reading is probably just a heads up that they're approaching you, but they're not going to tell you the what else is going on behind the scenes. and why they are offering you whatever they're offering you. Let's get some advice. What is the advice for Geminis? And it's funny because you at some point are coming up as the Queen of Wands and they're coming up as the King of Wands. Actually, I'm just now seeing this reading in another perspective. This could be two different queens. This Queen of Wands feels like they are saying no to an opportunity, which then is making this King of Wands offer it to someone else. And I don't know if you are the someone else that they're offering it to, Geminis. But the point of this reading is for you to be aware of what is going on with this King of Wands. And I'm not trying to like make this person out to be a bad person. They're just a human being having a human moment right now. But I feel like there is something about this reading that is coming in so that it lets you know that this person is maybe not in the best energy right now and not in the best space to collaborate with you. All right, let's get some advice for Geminis. Geminis, what's the advice for Geminis? It's like someone's relationship ended and they weren't interested in you before. But now that their relationship ended, they're all over you right now. Like they want to know where you are, what you're doing, can we do this? And I mean, that's fine because that happens in life all the time. But do you want to accept being the alternative? That's what this reading is about. And that's just an example. It could be so many things. Could be so many different things. All right. What's the advice for Geminis? Angels, what's the advice for Geminis? Angels, what is the advice for Geminis? Compromise. Big happy changes and opportunity. So maybe this is not a final no. Maybe you don't have to like, maybe this isn't a like a absolutely not, but maybe an absolutely not right now. Maybe it's a recognition that this person isn't in the best energy right now and maybe not in the best place for you to accept whatever new beginning this is. But that doesn't mean it will always be that way. All right, gems, I am going to leave you here, and I really hope this was helpful, and thank you as always for watching. Bye.